Hey guys, it's Roscoe, so let's continue with Captain Phasma. So they've crossed over to the island, and this is what's awaiting them. Very nice. As Phasma says, it begins. This is more of a photograph than a painting, this one, obviously from The Force Awakens. It's very nice. So there's another one of Phasma's back cover. And she's swinging over to get in on the action. There's Pilot there. Phasma hacking her way through. We're outnumbered, Pilot says. We have to fall back. No, not yet, because now the others have joined. And now they have their fodder to keep them occupied, the monsters, while they go and sort out the other guy. Now it's a proper war. Let's go. So, this is where Rivas is being held. Phasma tells the Pilot, stay here. I will deal with the traitor. There he is. So, Phasma, what are you doing here? But Pilot said, but what about the battle? You forget yourself, Pilot. We are here for Rivas, nothing more. I've never been so glad to see anyone, Captain. These people are savages. I feared I would never again see the First Order. Do not pretend with me, Rivas. And you see his facial expression changing, so he knows the game is up. And she says, well, what now then? You know, what now? Confess, Rivas, clear your conscience. Confess what? I have nothing to confess. It doesn't have to be this way, Phasma. I won't tell anyone. Confess, Rivas. I can't confess. I didn't do anything. It was you. You lowered the shields. You're responsible for the destruction of Starkiller Base. You can't pin this on me. Guess again. Confess, Rivas. I won't tell anyone, Phasma. Please. Confess. And so she executes him, but Pilot heard everything. And now she's very worried. There she is there. She finds out I know, and that's me. Because the dead guy here. So, I saw nothing. Okay, make her think I'm totally focused on the fate of the Luperor. That's the people on the planet. It's my only way off this rock alive. Where were you, Pilot? I told you to wait here. Some of the Rora were advancing. I had to fight them off, push them back to keep our escape route clear. Did you find them? Is it done? Yes, the traitor has been dealt with. Let's get off this worthless rock. Are we just leaving the others? The doomed. No, they have a chance, Captain. We led them here. We baited them into this. We can help them win the day. And why would we? Why are you even sure we should be helping them? The Luperor are colonists on this planet. Colonists trying to take it from the indigenous population. This planet is rejecting them. They're not suited to its evolution. It's only a matter of time before they are a memory. Perhaps a few among them will survive for something else. But they are in their final days. Our arrival simply advanced that timetable. Time to go. Prep the fighter. I want to be out of here. Anyway, speaking of loose ends, the droid has been destroyed. Poor old BB Kate. So she knows the game is up. But Captain, why? You know why, Pilot. But I don't know. I don't know anything. And even if I did, I wouldn't say anything. All this time we spent together, have you really learned nothing? I'm a survivor, no matter what the cost. Today the cost is loose ends. What loose ends? I'm not a loose end. I'm no threat to, I've no way to threaten you, Captain. Please, I know nothing. It doesn't matter what you know. Not good. And sadly, that is the end of Pilot. I made it quick. Even one loose end is too many, Pilot. Captain Phasma notes continued. 4 days ago, after discovering that Lieutenant Rivas was responsible for deactivating the shields on Starkiller Base, ultimately leading to the base's destruction at the hands of the Resistance, Pilot TN-3465 and I tracked Rivas to the planet Luperor. While circumstances prevented me from returning Rivas to the First Order alive for interrogation, I did successfully execute him for his crimes. Unfortunately, Pilot TN, she stumbles on her words, TN-3465 and a First Order BB droid were both destroyed in the process. I am now en route to rejoin the fleet. There she is. There is BBK, and there is Pilot, and there is her. Resurgent class battle cruiser, the Finalizer. She is back on board. There is General Hux. Phasma, we'd begun to fear for your untimely demise. General Hux, apologies for my delay. Care to educate me on where you've been all this time, on what could have been more important than being here, more important than adhering to protocol? Certainly, General. The recorded notes from my journey are now being downloaded from the fighter I returned in. I'll make sure they are made available to you immediately. Perhaps now, in your own words, Hux says. Of course. In brief, I hunted down and disposed of Lieutenant Rivas, the traitor who lowered the shields on Starkiller Base, ultimately allowing the base to be destroyed. Well done, I expected no less. You're anxious to return to your division, I assume. I am, General. Very well. We shall speak more on this after I've had time to review your full debrief. And there they are talking about that there. I should have known that even an exploding planet could not kill you, nor impede your devotion to the First Order, Phasma. Indeed, she says. This is very much like that Vader one where he's staring out at all the ships as well, isn't it? So yes, she's not loyal to the First Order at all. Now this is like a Wes Phasma. So you've got Finn, Han and Chewie here, Kylo acting out there, Phasma's around here somewhere, and all of these people. So yes, that's a nice little one. And then just some more here. There's one of that style, which I quite like. This is good as well. And yes, some more. There she's fighting the monster. And there she is in action. What else do we have? Just some more. Very nice. To be continued in The Last Jedi, it actually says at the end of that panel where she says, certainly. And there she is in that outfit. Any others? And there is poor Pilot. She was a great character. Another of the great female canonical characters in Star Wars. Sadly, a short-lived one. But yes, this is an excellent volume. I thoroughly recommend you read it before The Force Awakens. Before The Last Jedi. I doubt any of these events will be referenced, but the themes certainly will be. As we've discussed before, Phasma is not loyal to the First Order. She's putting on a hell of a front. But if there's another thing that comes along that will guarantee her safety over the First Order, she will jump ship. And I guess we can expect to see the fallout of that in episodes 8 and 9. But for now, that's just our review of the Captain Phasma comic. As I say, absolutely fantastic. Check it out, you won't be disappointed. Please subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this content. Leave me a comment suggestion what comic topic you'd like to see discussed. Or like the video.